Mo-check sila sa grammar, plagiarism, o daghan pa.
Dili lang na. Sila sa namotest sa reliability sa instruments sa imong work, analyze sa data, ug ma-interpret sa results.
Hala, sure uy. Wala lagi yung kabaluan na.
Mauna, ayaw na paglayo-layo. Dito na sa duol, barato, o basaligan.
Hay, salamat kay mga ma'am. Naraman din yung doon.
Laban, bisagoy ka laban. Sakto nga datos,
Ligon na research.
Ipacheck na sa
Bukidnon State University Statistical Center.
This is 104.5
DXBU 104.5.
With integrity and commitment, we stand for truth. No bias, no agenda, just pure, unfiltered news you can rely on. Stay informed, stay aware, stay ahead. This is DXBU 104.5 FM, the voice of Bukidnon State University, your smart, educational, and community-based FM radio station of Bukidnon State University. This is DXBU News Patrol.
You are listening to DXBU 104.5 FM, the smart, educational, and community-based FM radio station of Bukidnon State University.
Welcome to the program. This is
DXBU News Patrol.
Bringing the latest news from local, national, and international that matters.
Good morning, Malay City. Good morning, Province of Bukidnon. And good morning, Bukidnon State University. Woo, it's good to be back, mga higala. Good morning, I am Kyle Christian Flores and together with...
Glenda Mi Bahal.
Glidel Abar.
Today is Wednesday, it's the 2nd day of July 2025. Mga higala, good morning everyone once again. And of course, good morning, and it is already start of the National Disaster Resilience Month celebration. And before we start our program, we would like to thank the following, especially to our Smart Bukidnon State University President, Dr. Joy M. Mirasol, together with our Vice Presidents.
Vice President for Research, Extension, and Innovations, Dr. Corina Juan Vivoroso.
Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Hazel Jane M. Abuela.
Vice President for Administration and Finance, Mr. Dante S. Victoria Jr.
Vice President for Culture, Art, Sport, and Student Services, Dr. Lincoln B. Tan.
Also to our DXB Operations Manager, Engineer Manuel Chia G. Agurup. And to our technical on duty today, Sir Arturo Vincent III, Sir Miguel Luis Aldizo, and Sir Michael Vicente. Thank you so much for being with us. And to our interns today, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Kumusta ito mga nasugiti paminaw. And of course, to our interns today, good morning. And to both of you, for a few many times, you have already have your live stream, you have your news patrol and balita patrol. How's it? And so far, how's the feeling that now it has become your habit for delivering news for the Bukidnon State University? What are your thoughts right now?
It's good. It's good to experience this kind of situation or activity.
All right, and of course, we will not forget also to our student assistant, Sir Gino Taer, who is currently assisting right now on the technical side of things. And of course, we are live today, and our live stream today to our DXB 104.5 FM station. DXB 104.5 FM and to our DXB 104.5 FM station to our YouTube channel. Don't forget also, mga higala, to like and subscribe, and of course to like, follow, and share to know the latest happenings here at the Bukidnon State University. Time check right now, it's already 10:36 in the morning. Now let's start up with our news today, starting up with our headlines. Starting out with our headlines today with our local news. American botanist resumes flora survey with Bukidnon State University.
BukSU awards 175K to let top notchers.
Community action lands to prevent urban flooding and dengue in Barangay Alai.
RRMO joins kickoff of National Disaster Resilience Month in 2025.
For our regional news, OCD X1 pushes for region-wide earthquake drill in Davao.
CDRRMD brief 80 barangays on DRRM fund utilization system.
NNC urges united efforts for food nutrition security in Northern Mindanao.
IP Women's Group secures first IPO registration in Davao Occidental.
For our national news, PH Climate Energy Expert train in NZ to advance clean energy goals.
Department of Information and Communications Technology receives 600 computers for remote schools from Concentrix.
Department of Agriculture chief vows arrest of agri-smugglers by year-end.
President Marcos directs new custom chief to intensify border protection anti-smuggling fight.
For our international news, research projects millions of deaths from U.S. foreign aid cuts.
Paris under red alert. Our headwave grips Europe.
For our sport news, Alex Ella exit Wimbledon singles after challenging debut.
And our showbiz update, Raisa May Dizon from Itbulaga graduates from senior high school. This is DXBU News Patrol. Stay tuned for more updates or details for our news. Now let's begin with our weather update today.
Weather update.
Starting up today with our weather update today is Tuesday. It's the second day of July 2025. Based on our pag-asa 4 o'clock in the morning weather forecast, there's no typhoon, but the monitored low pressure area within the Philippine Area of Responsibility is now located at 200 km east of Casiguran, Aurora, or 235 km east of Itiagi, Isabela. The LPA has a medium chance of developing into a typhoon within the next 24 hours. The entire Mindanao area will experience partly the cloudy skies with scattered rain, showers, lightning, and thunder due to the southwest monsoon. Light to moderate winds from the south to southwest will result to 0.6 to 1.8 meter waves here in the northern Mindanao seas. Meanwhile, here in the province of Bukidnon, including the city of Malaybalay, the city of Valencia, and the nearby areas, with a partly cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms due to the southwest monsoon or hanging habagat. Light to moderate winds coming to south to southwest direction will prevail. Possible flash floods or landslides during the severe thunderstorms. Over here in the Malaybalay City, the minimum temperature recorded today at 2 o'clock in the morning was 21.6 degrees Celsius, while the maximum temperature yesterday was at 2 p.m. reached at 29.8 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning was 94%. And the minimum relative humidity yesterday afternoon at 2 o'clock in the afternoon was 63%. Sunrise was at 5:26 in the morning here in Malaybalay City, and sunset will be at 6:01 in the evening. That's it for our weather update. Now let's move on to our local news.
Bringing you the heartbeat of our community, local news.
Now for our local news, mga higala. James R. Shavok, a research fellow from the California Academy of Sciences, has returned to the Bukidnon State University to continue his botanical survey in Mindanao. The expedition, which resumed yesterday, July 1, 2025, strengthens the long-standing partnership between BukSU and the U.S. institution in documenting the region's native plant species. Focusing on unexplored mountainous areas like Mount Kalatugan, Shervok aims to collect specimens not previously recorded in Mindanao or the Philippines. BukSU students joined the fieldwork with specimens archived in the university herbarium for academic use. Shervad also met with BukSU President Dr. Joy M. Merasol and other university officials, emphasizing BukSU's growing role in international biodiversity research. The collaboration advances scientific knowledge while training future botanists in hands-on research.
BukSU.
Bukidnon State University awarded a total of $175,000 in cash incentive for 3 licensure examination for teachers or LET. Top-notchers during a recognition ceremony held on July 1, 2025 at the University Nene Center. Honored were Ferdelisa Kadumog, 5th place, March 2025 LET. First cycle, Jane V. Likayan, 2nd place, June 2025, Special LET. And Odessa Celeste May S. Casas, 5th place, 2024 LET. Likayan received 75,000 while Kadumog and Casas received 50 each. The top-notchers shared their experiences during exam preparation, highlighting the faith, family support, and perseverance. Kadungog, now teaching in Valencia City, expressed her desire to pursue a master's degree and return to BukSU as a faculty member. The event also recognized outgoing PTA officers and LET passers from multiple batches within 2024 and 2025.
BukSU.
In line with the celebration of National Disaster Resilient Month with the theme, Kayang umaksyon ng mamayan sa isabuhay ang handaan ng bawat isa para maging ligtas sa oras ng sakuna. The local government conducted an activity to raise awareness and prevent urban flooding and dengue, particularly in Barangay Alai, which recorded high cases in recent years and last January. Municipal Vice Mayor Rinaldo Al Bagayas Jr. and Disaster Committee Chair Councilor Raquel E. Bayacag delivered their messages of support. Among the attendees were Municipal Administrator Engineer Joey Cesar Gaid, Barangay Captain Erasmo Cesar Ramirez, Disaster Officer from 22 barangays, and representatives from various government and private sectors. Following the short program, a canal declogging operation began in Purok 8 Artajo, joined by over 300 participants from the community and partner agencies.
BukSU.
The Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office actively participated in the joint kick-off activity for National Disaster Resilient Month 2025, led by City RRMO Malaybalay and the Bureau of Fire Protection Bukidnon on July 1, 2025. The event began with a motorcade around the city, signaling the start of the month-long celebration. With the theme, Kumikilos, kayang umaksyon ng mamamayan na isabuhay ang kahandaan ng bawat isa para maging ligtas sa oras ng sakuna. The PDRRMO reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening disaster response, rehabilitation, and recovery efforts across the province. The provincial government of Bukidnon aims to boost community preparedness and resilience through various activities and programs this July, ensuring a safer and more disaster-ready Bukidnon.
BukSU.
Covering the stories that matter across the region. Regional News.
Moving on to our regional news.
BukSU.
The Office of the Civil Defense 11 or OCD 11 is advocating for a region-wide earthquake drill in Davao, citing the risk of powerful quake from the Philippine Trench, one of the world's deepest. OCD 11 Regional Director Agnar Dayanghirang urged members of the Regional Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council to prepare for a potential magnitude 8+ earthquake. He emphasized the need for a coordinated drill involving all provinces and the metro city, similar to Manila's Big One scenario. The plan includes developing a scenario using PhilVox Rapid Earthquake Damage Assessment System or REDAS to estimate impacts like building, collapse, landslides, and casualties. Dayanghirang is coordinating with PhilVox and Minda, targeting the availability of REDAS data by the fourth quarter of 2025, with a drill expected next year on 2026.
BukSU.
The The City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Department gathered around 160 barangay treasurers and appropriation offers from the 80 barangays on July 1, 2025 at the City Hall Tourism Hall to orient them on a standardized barangay DRRM fund investment plan and fund utilization report system. The initiative ensures that all barangays align their disaster preparedness and spending with the approved community-based DRRMM plans. It follows the CDRRMC resolution and adopted during the second quarter full council meeting, formalizing the use of the standardized system across the city. The activity was led by CDRRM Department Manager Nick Jabagat, with support by the DILG, CDO, City Budget, and City Accounting Departments as part of the city's observance of National Disaster Resilient Month this July.
BukSU.
In line with the 51st Nutrition Month this July, the National Nutrition Council Region 10 is calling for unified action from public and private sectors to ensure food and nutrition security. During a meeting with Mango Diaz on June 6, 2026, Nutrition Officer Patrick John Gonzalez emphasized multi-sector collaboration to support President Marcos Jr. Directive for access to nutritious food. This year's sub-theme, Food Nutrition Security maging priority, sapat na pagkain karapatan natin, highlights nutrition as shared responsibility. NNC introduced the SAPAT strategy, focusing on stronger policies, awareness, partnerships, and sustainable food systems. Project Officer Candice Margaret Mongos created media for flying nutrition efforts. NNC will lead the regional kick-off on July 2 in Valencia City, Bukidnon, featuring local initiatives and Nutri-Quiz B, Nutri-Escuela radio campaigns, and short filmmaking contest.
BukSU.
The Dato Danuata Women's Association, an indigenous women's group in Malita, has become the first in province of secure a trademark logo registration from the Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines. The milestone, celebrated on June 23, 2025, grants DDWE exclusive rights to their brand, protecting their authentic Taga-Ulu products from imitation. The Department of Science and Technology, Davao Occidental, through its Regional Women's Economic Empowerment Project, facilitated the registration. DOS Provincial Director Maria Victoria Dado noted that trademark boosts consumer trust and expand DDWE's market reach. Agencies such as the National Commission on Indigenous People and Malita Tourism Office praised the achievement as a model for IP women empowerment, emphasizing the role of intellectual property in preserving indigenous culture and promoting economic sustainability.
BukSBU.
From coast to coast, national news.
Now let's move on to our national news.
BukSBU.
Filipino climate and energy professionals led by the Climate Change Commission or CCC completed a month-long renewable energy project management or RAPM training in New Zealand from May 26 to June 24, aimed at boosting the Philippines' shift to clean and resilient energy systems. The training under the Manaaki New Zealand Scholarship Program was funded by the New Zealand government and supported by its Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade and Education New Zealand. Participants included representatives from Minda, Menribarm, and ASEN. The course covered solar, wind, hydro, geothermal, and biomass energy, combined with project management, principles, and practical applications. The CCC highlighted the importance of upskilling professionals to help meet the country's climate action and renewable energy goals, and expressed gratitude for New Zealand's continued support in regional sustainability efforts.
BukSBU.
The Department of Information and Communication Technology received 6,000 computer sets, from 600 rather, computer sets from Concentrex, Philippines, to be distributed to underserved schools, supporting the government's Digital Bayanihan initiative. DICT Secretary Henry Aguda thanks CNX for helping bridge the digital gap, aligning with President Marcos Jr.'s goal to connect all schools. The donation is part of the CNX Gadget for Good program, which aims to equip youth in remote areas with digital tools. Since its 2024 launch, CNX has donated 1,050 computer sets to isolated schools. During the turnover ceremony, CNX EVP Amid Jaga pledged continued support, calling the initiative an investment in talent development.
BukSU.
Agriculture Secretary Francisco Tio Laurel Jr. on Tuesday vowed intensified action against agricultural smuggling, saying he wants to see smugglers in handcuffs by the end of 2025. During an inspection of 34 million pesos worth of seized smuggled onions and frozen mackerel from China at the port of Manila, Tio Laurel confirmed 59 more containers are on hold in Subic, suspected of containing similar contraband. He warned that customs brokers involved in the release of these goods will also face charges. Since January, 18 agricultural traders have been blacklisted for smuggling, with the number expected to reach to 25. Under the Anti-Agricultural Economic Sabotage Law, smuggling worth over 10 million pesos is classified as economic sabotage, holding all individuals across the supply chain accountable, including drivers and brokers.
BukSU.
In other news for our national news, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has instructed newly appointed Customs Commissioner Ariel Nepomuceno to strengthen border protection and bolster the nation's efforts against smuggling. Nepomuceno officially assumed leadership of the Bureau of Customs o BOC this Monday, succeeding Bienvenido Rubio, who was appointed by Marcos in 2023. The directive of Nepomuceno centers on protecting and strengthening border defenses and more vigorously combating smuggling. Presidential Communications Office Undersecretary Claire Castro provided this information yesterday. Castro also disclosed that in addition to Rubio, 5 other BOC officials and personnel, including deputy commissioners, directors, and collectors, have been removed from their positions. The names of these individuals were not provided. Regarding Rubio's replacement, the president's aim to provide better public service. The president desires loyalty to the country, a strong fight against smuggling, and transparency in revenue collection. The Presidential Communications Office Undersecretary did not confirm if the president was dissatisfied with Rubio's performance or if the removed officials were linked to any anomalies within the agency. The president's purpose involves a continuous performance evaluation with all personnel aware that they are under scrutiny and on probation, expected to work better for the country and for the Filipino people.
BukSU.
Connecting you to the world. World News.
For our international news,
BukSU.
a recent study published in the Lancet Journal project that over 14 million of the world's most vulnerable people, including a third of teen young children, could die due to the triumph in administration dismantling of U.S. foreign aid. This research emerged as global leaders convened in Spain to address the struggling aid sector. The U.S. Agency for International Development had previously provided over 40% for global humanitarian funding. 2 weeks after Donald Trump's return to the White House in January, his advisor, Elon Musk, indicated a significant reduction in the agency's operation. These funding cuts risk revising 2 decades of health progress. Researchers estimated the U.S. aid funding prevented 91 million deaths between 2001 and 2021. Projections show an 83% cut could lead to more than 14 million avoidable deaths by 2030, including over 4.5 million children under 5.
BukSU.
In other international news, Paris extended its red alert for high temperatures on Tuesday when the Eiffel Tower summit closed, polluting traffic banned, and speed restrictions in place as a scorching heat wave grips Europe. Mediterranean nations from the Iberian Peninsula to Greece have endured days of sweltering conditions, prompting health and wildfire warnings. Scientists link to this more intense heat wave events to human-induced climate change. Temperatures in France were expected to peak on Tuesday, with some areas possibly exceeding 40 degrees Celsius. This marks Paris's first red alert in 5 years, granting officials authority to restrict public events. The 330-meter Eiffel Tower summit closed on Monday and will remain so through Wednesday. Most polluting vehicles were banned in Ile-de-France region, including Paris, for over 18 hours due to the high ozone levels, and 20 km/h speed limits persist in some areas. Nearly 1,350 schools across France were expected to close partially or fully. Warnings were issued for vulnerable groups.
BukSU.
All the action, all the scores. Sports news.
Now for our action for our sports news.
BukSU.
Filipino tennis sensation Alex Ayala's Wimbledon singles debut concluded in the first round after facing defending champion Barbora Krejcikova. The match, held at the center court on Tuesday evening on Manila time, ended with a score of 6-3, 2-6, and 1-6. Krejcikova, who had withdrawn from the Lexus Eastbourne Open quarterfinals last week due to injury, demonstrated her mastery against the world number 56 Ayala in the latter two sets. Ayala started strong, converting an early 1-2 deficit into a 5-2 lead by winning 4 consecutive games, ultimately taking the first set 6-3. However, the Czech player regained form in the second set, dominating to a 5-0 lead. Although Ayala managed to secure the next 2 games, Krejcikova proved too strong. In the third set, Ayala's relative inexperience became apparent as her opponent dictated the pace, quickly building a 3-0 advantage. The 20-year-old Asian Games double bronze medalist still fought back, winning the fourth game to narrow the gap to 1-3. Nevertheless, Krejcikova maintained control, fending off Ayala's late resurgence. Krejcikova will now face either world number 66 Caroline Dolahide or world number 94 Arantxa Rus in the second round. Ayala will continue her Wimbledon campaign in the doubles division, partnering with Eva Lise. They are scheduled to compete against Olga Danilovic and Anastasia Potapova on Wednesday here in Manila time.
Lights, camera, headlines, showbiz news.
And for our showbiz news,
BukSU.
Manila former child star and It Bulaga host Raisa Mindezon has officially graduated from senior high school at Far Eastern University, marking a major milestone in her academic journey, or philstar.com. In the Instagram post filled with gratitude, Raisa thanked her family, classmates, and teachers and jokingly added, akalain nyo yun. Now, for her wit and charm from a young age, the 20-years-old talent balanced her showbiz commitments with her studies, drawing praise from netizens from prioritizing education. Captured in her cap and gown photos were proud moments with family, classmates, and school staff. As Raisa closes this chapter, she looks ahead to possible college studies or continuous showbiz work, supported by fans excited for what's next.
BukSU.
Wow, congrats, Raisa. She's not 20 years. she's 20 years old.
Yes.
I just saw her on the CV yesterday, and yeah, from the Itbulaga, and then I saw the children. What's that? Yeah, that's Gimme 5. The game Gimme 5, and then their children beside Riza, and the size of Riza is almost the same with the children's, and that children was almost 10 to 12 years old. Yeah. Yeah, it's 10 to 12 years old. And of course, no, congratulations, Riza, for graduation for the senior high school. Grabe, no? Parang kailan lang. I thought that she's a former contestant from the Eat Bulaga. Now she becoming a regular host at the Eat Bulaga this time. Gala. Alright. Sugod, mga kapatid.
Lumalaban.
Laban Japan. Anyways, mga igala, it's already 11:03 in the morning, and of course, no, moving on to our announcement partner. Of course, no. Do we have any announcements here? Do you have any announcements, partner? All right.
Yes, partner. Announcement to all of those who are interested to continue master's and doctorate. The Bukidnon State University Graduate Study is blessed to announce additional admission examination studies for the first semester for school year 2025 to 2026.
All right. So, partner, for the person who can apply.
For those interested applicants may apply online at admission.buksu-dxBU.ph.
All right. How about the possible dates, partners?
Okay, partner, the possible date will be July 5 and 6 and July 12 and 13, 2025.
So today is July 2, so 3 days to go.
Yes.
Today is Tuesday, so Friday.
Friday.
All right. Is there a schedule for the person who will wish to apply personally here at the Bukidnon State University?
Yes, of course, partner. For those interested applicants, if you wish to apply in person, the seat schedule will be on July 19, 2025 at 8 a.m. and 1 p.m. at the BukSU Auditorium.
All right. How about partners? No, and what are the necessary requirements for applying for the BukSU graduate admission test?
Okay, sure, partner. Please take note for this. The requirements will be soft copy of 2x2 ID picture, scanned copy of transcript of records or TOR, and scanned copy of honorable dismissal, and the payment will be 675.
Admission exam.
Admission for the admission exam.
If I take the exam, I think I need the honorable dismissal. All right. So, and of course, to our listeners right now, to the DXBU 104.5 FM, or for people who are watching right now for our social media, interested applicants, we look forward to welcome you to the diverse and dynamic graduate studies community that is coming from the admission and testing unit of the Bukidnon State University. And partners, no, do we have, of course, an announcement from the Bukidnon State University involving the gate pass. The gate pass.
Okay, yes, partner. There is an important announcement from Bukidnon State University. Starting July 7, 2025, the university will strictly implement a no-gate pass, no entry policy. Due to limited parking spaces, non-employees will no longer be allowed to park inside the BukSU premises. Please plan your visit accordingly. For inquiries, you may contact esd.buksu@gmail.com or call 088-813-2717 or local 141. You can also follow the Bukidnon State University COA admin page for updates.
Cow admin.
Cow.
Cow admin, CAO. Of course, mga igala, so please prepare, especially to our BukSU workforce, for your gate pass. Because in July 7, our security unit here at the Bukidnon State University will not allow any vehicles, motorcycle, or cars if there is no gate pass starting at July 7. And that's a wrap for today's news. And of course, for your public service announcements, you may visit here at the DXBU Panawagan Center, located here at the 4th floor of the College of Technologies building, Bukidnon State University, 14th Street, Malaybalay City, Bukidnon, Philippines. And of course, mga igala, to our university president, Dr. Joy to our university officials leading by the Dr. Joy M. Mirasol, and to our vice presidents here at the Bukidnon State University, a big thank you for everyone. And of course, to our DXB Operations Manager, Engineer Manuel Chad G. Agurop, and to our DXB News and Technical team on duty today, Sir Arturo Vincent III, Sir Miguel Luis Aldizo, and of course, Sir Michael Vicente at the back this time, mga igala. And to our development communication student interns who are present today, to our teleprompters today, no? And thank you so much. Who are teleprompters today, partner?
Kate Charis is our teleprompter and Mosken is our director for today.
Director for today. And of course at the back there na Merslin, or who dancing right now. Of course, Clint for our sound system operator for today, mga igala. Thank you so much. And of course, do not forget also Sir Gino Taer. Sir, thank you so much for the preparation for our images and for our news today. Thank you so much, mga igala. And of course, to you, to mga partners here on air here at DXB 104.5 FM. Thank you so much for tuning in here in your favorite radio station here at the Bukidnon State University, the DXB 104.5 FM. To our live stream, people who are watching right now, to our Facebook page, DXB 104.5 FM station, and please don't forget to like, follow, and share. And to our YouTube channel on DXB 104.5 FM station, please like and subscribe. Belated happy birthday to my nephew, Pauline Astilio, for her 18th birthday. Belated happy birthday. I'm sorry that I did not attend to your event, but more birthdays to come and more candles to blow. Do you have any greetings before we go, partners?
No partner.
None so far,
None so far.
All right. And that's enough for our DXBU News Patrol. Today is Tuesday. It's the second day of July 2025. This is Kyle Christian Flores together with
Glenda Mibahal.
Glidel Abarabar.
and this is
DXBU News Patrol.
Good morning, Province of Bukidnon. Good morning, Malaybalay City. Good morning, Bukidnon State University. My name is Salom, inyong Alan, and God bless us all.
With integrity and commitment, we stand for truth. No bias, no agenda, just pure, unfiltered news you can rely on. Stay informed, stay aware, stay ahead. This is DXBU 104.5 FM, the voice of Bukidnon State University, your smart, educational, and community-based FM radio station of Bukidnon State University. This is DXBU News Patrol.